Rob and Slim Show.
I've got like 20% of this wig in my mouth right now.
Lucas.
Hey there, you got 20% of what in your mouth again?
This wig that I'm wearing right now, this isn't my real hair.
Donald Trump has said the exact same thing.
Oh.
The exact same thing.
Order the deal.
Do you have us on video, Lucas? Can you see us?
I cannot see you.
All right.
I don't know what hair you're wearing, but does it match the drapes? Does the curtain match the drapes?
Oh my fucking god!
Unless he has a wig. Does he have a merkin down there?
He'll go there.
Fucking set?
Dude, Lucas goes everywhere.
Now I wish you could see me.
Oh,
We have a, so
I do want to see you with just the wig on. With just the wig
Just
on.
the wig.
That's it, nothing else.
Hashtag
I want
just
you to
the
draw
wig.
me like one of your French girls wearing this, wearing only this.
Lucas isn't drawing any French girls.
No, I will. So I will dress them up, however, or dress them down. I don't know.
Lucas, comedian from Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
From Santa Fe, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Comedian.
Yes.
Funny you bring up a wig. I have a patent pending on a wig called a Wiggats.
Wiggats.
It's a hat.
Oh,
yeah, it's a hat
all
that
right.
looks like a wig.
I was gonna ask
And,
if you fully launched the Wiggats, Lucas, because we mentioned it last time. It's like a wig and a hat for is it for mainly for women who are losing hair?
Well, it's not just for, of course, individuals losing hair. I have a line called Sporta Wiggats. You can get your own sports team color Wiggats in your sports team colors.
Nice.
So a lot of guys are liking that.
Yeah.
It's big for football. Guys are loving that. And also recently I've gotten some orders from men who are ordering Wiggats in their hair color, in their natural hair color. They're trying to get it because when they're balding and they don't want to wear a baseball cap, the sun still burns their head. So they're buying Wiggats to cover up their bald head so their heads don't burn in the summer. So it's been a new thing. I don't know. I just somebody started buying them from me, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm down with that.
Nice.
You gotta season the scalp, man. You gotta tan the scalp.
Yeah, you got to take care of that scalp. You know, you've only been given one head. Well, two. Let me rephrase that. You've been given two.
Sometimes three, right?
And given two heads, and most guys don't even think with one. So.
Skull!
John with the end.
That was good.
One of our buddies, when we cheered, Slammo held up a bottle of lube, Lucas.
Oh.
I figured just getting in the mood.
Lucas on it?
What?
I've got a whole bunch of empty packets and full packets sitting right next to my
Well,
hand.
well,
right
there
there.
is-
Earlier, Lucas, we
There
get
is-
Peter. We get Peter a bukkake.
There was spunk.
You guys are ready. You guys are ready for gay pride. What's going on?
No. Spunk.
Let's do it.
Spunk is good for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you're like nothing. It doesn't matter.
Who's nothing?
Spunk is your go-to.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Doesn't matter what you are.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It sits nicely on your
It doesn't judge. It just is, like we are.
Like we should be.
Like we all should be.
Like we should be.
Yeah.
You guys. What can we say? You guys are who you are. Great guys.
For what? I don't know, Lucas.
Look,
I'm
so I
going
say,
straight down.
you have an adorable voice,
is this
you know?
the last show of the season?
Yes, this is
it
our
is.
season 4, dude.
It is?
Dude, when did we first connect with you, Lucas? I think it was our first season we connected with you.
We did. That's exactly when. I think you had like 200 Twitter followers. Seriously.
Yes.
I found you guys like in the thick and disgusting section of Twitter, and like,
We often are thick and
We're still
disgusting.
there. We're still thick and disgusting.
I love those guys. I love their twisted humor. I've got to be on their show. And, and then you guys are so desperate, you booked me. And we've been friends ever since.
We haven't.
We have a musician, Joey Taylor, in with us right now, and he had said just a minute ago that you have a very adorable voice.
Oh, do I?
You really do, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It can go up. The octaves go up and down depending what I put in and out.
Oh, I love people who can scale
Not just the
octaves.
octaves.
Oh, yes.
Let's be honest.
Lucas, have you ever done any voice acting?
Have I ever done what?
Voice acting.
Voice acting. Yes, I did a few commercials. I did 3 or 4 commercials where they used my voice. And yes. So I've done some voice acting for commercials.
Cool.
But not what I really love to do. The type of voice acting I'd really love to do are more animation. And
That's what I was wondering.
So I've had a couple of those auditions, and you work on it, and I know. That's one. Another one is that was Woody Woodpecker.
Woody, yes.
Do you have any advice for somebody? I have a sister that wants to do that.
Woody Woodpecker?
No, not Woody Woodpecker. Just,
Do Lucas?
no.
She wants to do Woody Woodpecker.
No. She wants to get into voice.
Get into voice acting.
Yeah.
What would be your
Everyone
best
wants to.
advice?
Everyone wants to. You know what I did is I fell into it. I have my talent agent for acting. She booked a role for me. She booked this role for me. But now it's becoming such a specific talent that there are actually agents that book for voiceover work specifically.
Yes,
But,
one of my friends, Sonny Strait, he's worked for Funimation. He worked on Dragon Ball Z. He worked on Full Metal Alchemist, and he said you really need an agent. You really need an agent.
Yeah, you need an agent, and I would definitely start also by being familiar with talking in front of a microphone, having that in front of you. Also learning what your voice is like. It was real. Oh, I've done, actually, now that I think about it, I've done more voiceover work for some museums and zoos and stuff where you push the button and it tells you a dialogue of what you're seeing. And so I did that about 7 years ago, come to think of it. And that was so much fun because you go into the booth and they play back your voice and they tell you where they want inflection, where they want less, where they want more, whether you're too monotone, bring it up, lower it down. But there's things in using your voice too where you use your diaphragm. So yoga is a great thing to build your diaphragm and to learn where to speak from so you don't lose your voice. So I would start also with a voice coach because audiobooks are huge and somebody needs to read it. That's voiceover work.
What about smoking?
Yeah.
I encourage smoking to everybody.
Oh, what are we smoking?
Smoking weed.
Very unique voice. Yeah.
I just recently.
He just smokes, Matt.
No. I recently took up the tobacco pipe.
All right.
Yeah. For your voice acting career?
No, I'm not. I'm never gonna be a voice actor.
Why not? You do a lot of voice acting.
I look.
He does good, too good.
he's good.
He does a Nazi.
Through a career.
I look like fucking Blackbeard the pirate. So I think.
But you smell
like-
like.
Yeah, and I smell like Blackbeard.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you look like to do voice acting.
Let me snip you.
No.
No.
It doesn't matter. It's like tying a guy's hands to the bedpost. As long as the doggy's on, you don't have to see his face. Who cares?
What?
Like tying up a
You guys
frat
bring out the worst. Seriously, I love you.
So other way around, like it's like tying, so in my case, tying a lady to the bedpost.
No.
It's nothing like that.
This,
like
this,
tying
this
you to the
podcast
bedpost.
is made for incrimination, by the way. It's designed to one day bite us all in the ass.
This
like
is
10 years down the road.
This
all
is
gonna be
a
in
living
court.
Yeah. If we're ever...
Yo, I would have been bitten in the ass like
That's true.
years ago.
Yeah.
I think you
Years
were.
ago. So I just don't give a fuck.
But I do have to say, Lucas, it's interesting how you say you just fell into voice acting, because I was at an anime convention recently, and I
He
saw.
got kicked out for. He showed his
You're gonna
dick.
listen to this
He
story.
showed his
I wasn't
dick.
gonna tell that part of the story. I did get kicked out of the anime convention,
tell
but
the story, man.
no. More important things. So I saw a panel with Johnny Young Bosch, who was the Black Power Ranger back in
He
the
also
day.
dressed like the White Ranger, and his
I
want to know about this.
drunk was showing.
Okay, would you shut up? Anyway, Lucas,
Got kicked out, Lucas.
I did get kicked
There were
out.
kids there.
I don't need to tell this part of the story.
He was
Anyway.
the White Ranger. The White Ranger.
Okay, so you get
all you.
kicked out of the convention.
That's hilarious.
And
Yeah.
you run into the Power Ranger. What's going on with the Power Ranger?
Okay.
Do you have an encounter with him?
Yeah, so I saw.
Ryder just said you were supposed to dress.
I
like
know,
that.
I was going to, but anyway, so I saw Johnny Young Bosch at a panel, and somebody had asked him how you got into voice acting, and he had said like everybody.
He's mad at you, bro.
Everybody wants this like deep answer to like how you get in voice acting, and he said like how he got into it was just he was doing a movie, and somebody walked by him and was like, "Hey, you have a voice for voice acting. Want to try it?" And he was like, "All right," and that was it. Where he just kind of fell into it.
Where's your spandex?
I kind of just fell into it, you know. Like I said, my agent booked me on those. It was 2 voiceover gigs where you press a button and it tells you that the dialogue is read out, and that was fun. That was a day project. It was great. The second one was 3 commercials, 1 day. Seriously, it took like 6 hours voiceover work.
Wow.
And it took more time. It was just more waiting around because they had other people as well that were also reading. And like I said, I fell into it. Obviously he fell into it, but now it's becoming a bigger deal. And people are able to set up their own studios in their own, closets, basically, and read their monologues from there. So, as long that that's also at a profession, that's at a level that is you're doing that every day. You're constantly getting work, and I have a friend in Vegas, and he has a little studio in his closet that he built.
That's just kind of how Slim fell into the White Ranger
That's
outfit.
how Slim fell into life in his closet.
In fact,
bro.
I think he disappeared. I think he's falling into it right now.
You guys just fell into it.
Oh, God.
he
I will
slipped,
tell you-
fell, and landed on
Or
it.
maybe he slipped into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loose.
Well,
spunked
Slim
it.
is a little slippery.
Yeah, he's a slippery character. I mean,
With or without the lube.
Right, with or without.
He's naturally lubed for your pleasure.
Of course. Is it ribbed, though? Is it ribbed?
oh, he's ribbed.
Our
He's ribbed.
Oh, Slambo. Peter said he's ribbed, Lucas.
He told me.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to check that out for myself. And hold Peter to it. And if he's, if that's not the truth, then we're just going to have to do something about it with Peter.
Peter.
I don't know.
Bro, I don't lie. I don't lie.
Peter doesn't lie.
Peter doesn't mind. Well, get on your knees then. Hurry up. Start since now.
He was earlier, Luke.
I was earlier. It wasn't. It
Did I miss it?
Hello,
Yeah,
I'm
You
Slim.
did,
I'm
yeah,
friends
you
with
did.
Big Bars now. Hi.
Oh, dang.
It wasn't ideal.
co-show.
It wasn't ideal, but we have to push the products.
We have a sponsor,
Yeah.
Lucas, and it's Lou.
Hey,
So you can say we're corporate
You have a
whores.
sponsor, AdamandEve.com, right?
AdamandEve.com, RiderDoll.com, Cheap Airlines or something like that.
Yeah, we're like corporate whores.
AdamandEve.com. I see their advertisements all the time when I'm awake at like 3 in the morning. Stuff like that.
I have a discount code Rob.
Oh God.
Discount code Rob on AdamandEve.com.
Let me tell you something. They try so hard.
It's true, man. It's true.
Someone has to.
Well, you know, like, what's the point? If you're not trying hard, what's the point?
You're just...
Well, you know,
You're
I
just
will
flaccid.
give you a bit of advice. Just stop on your second sniff of poppers, because after that, you're just not going to be able to get it up, buddies.
What they
It's
say,
not
man.
going to happen.
Lucas, how's the Albuquerque crew doing? How's Ann, Gora? How's Alan Clark? How's Juan?
Albuquerque is great. I did a road, not a road trip. We had some gigs in Vegas at the Comedy Institute. They should name it the Institution, because if you're a comedian, you are fucked up. Anyway, it was great. So we were out there in Vegas. We had a couple
Hilarious.
shows out there. Came back. I'll be going back to Vegas, California.
What clubs in
And,
Vegas?
You know, I did Stratosphere, South Point Casino, Dirty at the 12:30. That's a great show. And like I said, the Comedy Institution. And but now when I go back to Vegas in October, I'm not exactly sure where I'll be performing. I will be seen probably at the Stratosphere, the Stool again, and South Point Casino. Fiesta casinos are always great. I've been performing there, and I'm gonna go see Salt and Pepper. So I ran into
right.
I ran into Salt and Pepper in Vegas a couple weeks ago, and they invited me out there to see them perform at Tropicana during Labor Day weekend. So
Cool.
I'll be doing that.
Lucas,
Yeah,
you hung out with Vern
Shit.
Troyer, I wanted to say, too.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Rest in
Vern
peace.
Troyer, a friend of mine, passed away. You know, he
Yeah.
great guy. And I got to say that I've worked with celebrities at the different levels. You know, but working with the celebrities at Comic-Con, they are there. The celebrities are there because they love their fans. Now, there's a few every now and then you work with, one or two that are dicks, and you're like, why are you here?
Who?
You know,
Let's
you
hear
hate
it.
your own
Dude.
life. Why are you here?
I just
Half
gotta
in
say,
flesh, so-
when I sent that news out to my baby sister, she was like, no.
What news?
Vern Troyer.
Yeah.
Oh, about Vern.
She's like,
He was one of
no.
the-
My mom was sad about Vern.
Yeah,
My mom.
Yeah,
He was one
my
of the
sister
best
was sad,
individuals.
man.
Yes. Great to work with. Loved his fans. I remember a time the first time I worked with him was a Comic-Con deal, and we were sitting at the bar, and a guy recognized him, a fan recognized him, came up, rushed up to him, stepped on his hover arm, didn't see it, broke the fender, and Vern was, of course it bothered him, but what was he going to do? He's like, don't worry about it, I'll get it fixed. And, and the guy went off, shook his hand, whatever, felt apologetic, but went off, and Vern was like, doesn't matter, the guy, what am I going to do? And he was a fan, and he was cool with it. That night, I ended up losing money at blackjack or poker. I forgot what we were playing, and Vern threw me $50 to keep playing. So I went out to get up and go to the ATM. So he threw me $50, and that night I won $800. We played roulette. I played roulette with a group of people. One of the best sites, and he was an amazing guy. Just great.
Dude, I saw
So sad he left early.
Yes.
I saw a show he was on where he had a house built for his parents or something. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a reality show too. He had a reality show, and he had a reality show for a while. I think 1 or 2 seasons, but I didn't watch it, to be honest with you.
Well, I know his.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I know his parents came from the Amish country.
Oh, I thought you knew his parents.
No.
I thought you sold them stuff.
No.
Ah, that was another story.
I saw a show about him, and he was saying his parents.
No.
He was saying his parents came from the Amish country.
They came.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know his family history. I know him as working with him.
Oh yeah.
At that level, and
I don't know.
You know, the next morning we were sitting at the bar, and I was telling you we were sitting at the bar, and I cracked a joke, and he said, "Lucas, that was a great joke. Let's fist. I want to fist you." I told him, "Vern, you don't want to fist me. They'll never find you." Well, the next morning we're sitting in the green room with Jason David Frank. You know.
Shit,
So anyway, we're sitting in the green room next morning with the Power Rangers, all that jazz, and he's like, "Lucas, repeat the joke. Every time I see him, he'd ask me to repeat the joke, you know."
You got a Power Ranger on the way out.
Not just any Power Ranger, Jason David fucking Frank.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, Jason David Frank, he was a great guy. He is gorgeous, nice as hell, but I tell you, it's a good thing he has looks because his brains don't speak very much. So,
Yo, Lucas,
anyway.
you're going to like what's coming out.
You guys are just
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, sweet Lord.
You guys are horrible. You're making fun of me on radio.
Slim.
Is it?
Just came out in his Power Rangers. Oh my God. This is really happening.
It's Power Slim.
Lucas, I'm wearing spandex with nothing underneath it. I am completely naked underneath.
Seriously?
Wait, I'm wearing white. I'm wearing
He's
white.
not lying.
I'm wearing white spandex and I'm completely naked underneath.
We shit you not. This is really happening.
Right now.
Somebody grab him next to him.
We're gonna need
I
a
bet you are
picture.
gorgeous.
We're gonna need some pictures, and we gotta we gotta send you every angle of this.
Summon the
I
Ninja
wanna
Falcon
see that. I
Megazord.
need to see every angle of that.
Zip me up, Joey.
Can you zip me up, Joey?
No, we gotta get a picture.
Those are the last
Okay,
words.
take a photo, post
Where'd
it.
it go?
By the way,
that.
this is why.
Where'd it go? You're good.
By chance, you're single?
If Joey wasn't asexual before, he is now.
No.
There's everyone. We're all correct.
He's
I'm
never.
good.
Yeah, you man.
Yes,
He's never gonna want to have an experience again.
Exactly. We're all good. Everybody's quota's
You
filled.
guys are awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Look at that definition.
It's like I plucked them right out of the scene where they were trying to open up the doors
Nice.
to
Dude, you gotta see the.
great power.
Did you have to say plucked?
You need to see this costume, man. It doesn't even have it doesn't even have a plastic helmet. It's just like a cow.
I have
It's like a spandex cow over his face.
Lucas, we're gonna be
Fucking
find
plucked.
you.
All right, I'm logging on tonight. I'm going to see that. It might be in my think tank tonight.
Yes. You'll see me in my wig, but you'll also see this guy in his White
In your
Ranger
wig.
suit, and it's gonna be fucking lit.
It's gonna be a great
It's
experience
lit
for you.
AF.
I have a strong desire to pick blueberries all of a sudden. Anybody?
You know, my roommate did
Peaches.
that earlier today.
Really?
He picked
Goodbye.
a fucking giant.
All right, we're going on break.
Oh, there's wig hair in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Be thankful that's all that's in your mouth.
Goodbye, man.
Oh,
We love you,
We
man.
love you, bro.
holy shit.
All right, we love you.
Love you too.
We're gonna find
care,
you,
buddy.
Lucas.
Where can everyone find you?
Yes, yes.
All right, guys, I love you. Congratulations on your show,
Thank you.
on
Hey,
another year, another season, and can't wait till you guys start up again.
where can we find you? Give us your information.
Okay, so yes, you can find me on lucascorvatta.com.
Look at that.
And I will be performing this weekend in Santa Fe Pride, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
When I wore it to the
Wait, stop,
Right on.
stop,
All right,
keep
Santa Fe
going.
Pride.
Yeah, and you can go to wiggats.com for my Wiggats, for the hats that look like wigs. Wiggats.com, WIGGATS,
Awesome. Yeah, you give it to us one more time.
WIGGATS.com, Wiggats.
Right on.
Awesome. Right on,
Love
bro.
you guys.
I love you too.
Yo, bro.
Awesome
Sorry,
to talk
I can't
to
be in
you.
your spandex.
He's taking over.
Yo, bro. Good fortune to you, bro.
Good fortune. Love you guys. Take care.
Awesome,
Love
bro.
you too, buddy.
May Zeus be with you. May Zeus be on
I
your
just
side.
said you have to wait for Sleepy Lucas to come
right,
home
love you,
like
bye.
that.
You just gotta lay on the couch like